The view from inside my front cab of my RV. Hey, look at that. That's new. That's also new. Goodbye, RV camp. It was a good one. Oh my goodness. What a morning. Last night my dad was like, maybe there's something wrong with the air shocks and that's why your RV shakes so much. And I was like, okay, maybe I should get this checked. So I left the Davy Crockett historical site that I was camping at. It was a campground. I needed something to slow me down. I've been so stressed out for like last 2 months trying to get little Luna here all ready for her adventures, and like I never gave myself the chance to just calm down. So when I was in Virginia at the Walmart, I didn't have a chance to calm down there. Then I went to the Devil's Bathtub parking lot, which was horrendous. Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna get stuck. I did not want to get stuck in little Luna at all. But her shaking seemed to get a little bit worse. So she would start shaking at like 63 miles per hour and beyond. And then it started off doing it around 55, and I was like, something's not right. So my dad suggested that maybe it's the air shocks. So what do? I went on to Google Maps, and I'm driving on the highway because I'm amazing. While doing this, I'm dangerous and amazing. And I'm moving over so that these people can go faster than me, because I understand how they want to go fast. Anyways, so I looked up RV mechanics around the area, and the RV mechanics that I found were kind of sparse. So I did a 15-minute drive to the first RV. It was like AAA auto diagnostic place, but it said on their website that they could do RVs. I went there and started asking questions and telling him what I'm dealing with, and the guy was so freaking rude. He was rude and above himself. He treated me like I was a child, and I'm not a child for the first part. I have been in situations where people have thought that I was a child, and it makes me so mad because you could tell I'm not a child. I might look like I'm in my 20s or like late 20s, but I'm 35. I'm gonna be 36 in August. I've lived a crazy life. So please, come at me, bro. And he just was talking all this like mechanical talk, and I'm not a mechanic, so I don't really know, what he's talking about. So I asked him, like, well, where would this valve be? And he was like, oh, and he kind of looked up at my little Luna. So he finally looked at her. Ah! And then he was like, it would be over in this area. Well, I couldn't see it. And I was like, F him, I'm going somewhere else because your customer service freaking stinks and I deserve so much better than this. And you made me feel bad for being alive and for being a human. Look, if you're having a bad day, awesome. It's not really awesome. But if you're having a bad day, don't take it out on people if you're dealing with customer service, because you just lost my money. I was going to spend money at your joint. Now I'm not. So then I was like, I'm not even going to deal with this. I'm just going to go to Nashville, F this, F life, And then I was like, screw it. I'm going to look it up online. So I looked up another RV mechanic 25 minutes away. And I was like, fine, I'll go. Why not? What's the worst that could happen today? Get treated like a child again? So I headed off, and I had to go on Highway 354, which in my mind I had to correct it, and it becomes 345, which to me is good luck. And I'm like, this has to be a better place, and it's gonna help me with the shakes. Well, at least the rear shaking. Okay, I get there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna play Like, I don't know anything about my RV. I'm just gonna be a dumb female, even though I'm not a dumb female. I want to see what happens. So I came in there and I was like, so my rear end is shaking and it shakes a lot, especially when I go 63 and above. What is going on? I'm thinking maybe the air shocks or something. He goes, oh, I think it's like an imbalance in your tires. It only, you know, it shouldn't be that bad. I'm like, well, can you get me in today? Because I'm traveling and I'm going to Oregon and like I kind of need it fixed now. Pretty please. Luckily, I'm like wearing a shirt that has a little peephole. No, I'm kidding. That did not help me. I think it was just like me saying, you know, I'm traveling and this is my issue. And he was like, okay. So they brought my vehicle right in. I lucked out with that. Oh my god, I just remembered I forgot to turn on my my DC for my fridge, and all my stuff is not cold now. I'll pull over at a rest area or whatever I feel like it. Anyways, I'm waiting there for like a good 45 minutes and I get called and they're like, it's actually not needing a line. What it needs is a new rear tire because the belt in the tire broke. Do you know what's so funny about this? I decided to look up online what causes a rear shake, and it said like normally rear shakes in a truck, not an RV, but rear shake is actually caused by a belt breaking in a tire. So when he said that, I was like, what? And the cost is only gonna be $3 more than the alignment, or not the balancing of the tires. And I was like, okay, cool, do that. And now I'm doing 70 miles per hour and she is not shaking. You don't understand how good this feels. I was like, I thought I was dying. I didn't know what was happening. I thought she was dying. I didn't know what was happening. And look, so good to feel her be so smooth. So I'm back. I'm back on my way. 50 more miles on I-81 South. I should be hitting Nashville in about 4 hours, and that leaves me about 2 hours to look at art museums. So it might be one of those things where I sleep over in the morning, I go see these art museums, and then I travel to Kansas to see my friends. But this has been a journey and a trip. I'm going to try to get some more like interactive videos, but I'm not, I like this, okay, so I will hand it to Minimal Millennials and Edmond and Beck. I don't know if I said their names right. Like, sometimes their videos annoy me and sometimes I really like them. It's just something like that. Like, you're gonna do the same thing with me, but they take videos in public, and I like to still give people their privacy, and like I will ask before I video record anything, just cause I think that's a common courtesy. It's cool to look at in their videos, like all this public recording and stuff like that, just walking down the streets or in a restaurant just recording and talking to a video, but maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe like down the line, months later, it would be like, oh, there's Candy in her favorite coffee shop doing her homework. Woohoo! I don't know. Okay, that's it for now. I will keep you posted with this day. I'm gonna load these videos soon. I promise. Lunch break is a almond chocolate butter, peanut butter, well, almond butter, with banana, and this amazing wheat bread from the Porch Pantry in Mount Gretna, Pennsylvania. They make the best bread, and it's vegan. I'm not saying I'm a vegan, because I know that everyone thinks I am. Must be because I am pretty and have good skin. Maybe because I don't really post that many things about me. I don't know. Anyways, in the moment, I'm eating at a rest area, and there's like people all around. Okay, I'm gonna eat this before it gets too hot. Those guys in front of me are van lifers. They had curtains up, and she was wearing socks and had them up on the dashboard. I think that's like a van lifer thing. I don't know. I just want to be like, hey, let's be friends. Pull over. Pull over now. I want to be your friend. But they can't hear me because, you know, I'm in a vehicle that's moving really fast. There's one coming upon me. It could be a van lifer too. Who knows? Hold on, she's gonna come. Look at this. I don't know. I think like I always see these van lifers, and they're probably not. I think there's like a whole drove of us, but it's probably just a very small